General Hospital spoilers tease that the tension between Willow Corinthos and Sasha Gilmore Corbin may have reached an irreparable point. If Sasha turns out to be pregnant with Michael Corinthos' child, the fallout could destroy any chance of reconciliation between the two women. While Willow might be able to forgive Michael for his drunken mistake, watching his ex-girlfriend carry his child would be a much harder pill to swallow. For Willow, the betrayal isn't just about Michael's actions, it's about the complex web of relationships within the Courtemain household. How can she cohabitate with Sasha under such emotionally charged circumstances? The Courtemain cook may end up being the first casualty of the drama if Willow demands changes to distance herself from the constant reminder of what happened. Even if Sasha isn't pregnant, the lingering tension will make it difficult for the two women to repair their fractured relationship. This isn't just a betrayal, it's a wound that cuts across their shared history, mutual trust, and the complicated dynamics of their intertwined lives. Willow's potential pregnancy adds a new layer of uncertainty. While Sasha's potential pregnancy looms as a game-changer, Willow faces her own daunting uncertainty. What if she's carrying a child and doesn't know whether the father is Michael or his uncle, Drew Courtemain? This possibility threatens to upend whatever fragile foundation remains in her marriage. The situation leaves both Michael and Willow at a crossroads. Michael may be prepared to weather the storm, but could he handle raising a child that might also be his cousin? The scenario is fraught with emotional and moral complexity, challenging their ability to rebuild trust and envision a future together. For Willow, the stakes couldn't be higher. The emotional toll of hiding such a secret or revealing it would undoubtedly strain her further. In this tangled web of betrayal, love, and loyalty, the path forward is anything but clear. A marriage teetering on the edge. Michael and Willow's marriage has seen better days. Despite their shared desire to salvage their relationship, the obstacles in their path are growing by the day. Both seem willing to take accountability for their mistakes, Michael for his night with Sasha, and Willow for her encounter with Drew, but the road to reconciliation is paved with difficult truths. Michael is ready to come clean, recognizing that honesty is the only way to rebuild their foundation. However, Willow's half-truths about her involvement with Drew leave him questioning whether they can truly move forward. Trust, once broken, is hard to mend, and Michael's doubts about Willow's sincerity may prove to be a stumbling block they can't overcome. The possibility of mutual forgiveness exists, but it will require a level of honesty and vulnerability that neither has fully displayed yet. For now, their marriage hangs in the balance, teetering between hope and heartbreak. Michael's struggle with Willow's deception. Michael's sympathy for Willow's pleas is overshadowed by his knowledge of the full truth. While she's offered an apology, her unwillingness to disclose the depth of her involvement with Drew has left Michael feeling alienated. He yearns for a partnership built on transparency, but Willow's evasion only deepens the divide. Michael isn't blameless, his tryst with Sasha is a secret he's yet to fully address, but he understands that repairing their relationship requires both parties to lay everything on the table. For Michael, this isn't just about forgiveness, it's about restoring the honesty that once defined their bond. As the tension builds, Michael is faced with a difficult question: can he move forward with Willow if she continues to hide pieces of the truth? And more importantly, can he forgive himself for the pain he's contributed to their unraveling? Can Michael and Willow move past their betrayals? Both Michael and Willow seem to genuinely want to heal their marriage, but their betrayals cast long shadows over their attempts to reconcile. Forgiving each other may be possible, but forgetting the pain they've caused one another is a much taller order. Their intentions to move forward are clear, but the road ahead is fraught with challenges. If they can open up about their respective transgressions, they might stand a chance at repairing their relationship. However, lingering doubts and half-truths threaten to derail any progress they make. The real question is whether love is enough to overcome the damage that's been done. Can they rebuild trust and create a stronger foundation, or are they destined to crumble under the weight of their mistakes? Michael faces his own guilt. While Michael has been quick to judge Willow for her actions, his guilt over his own betrayal is starting to catch up with him. His drunken night with Sasha may have initially felt like a fleeting mistake, but now it weighs heavily on his conscience. Seeing Willow's remorse has forced Michael to confront his own shortcomings. He knows that in order to demand honesty from her, he must first be willing to admit his own faults. However, the revelation of his indiscretion could push Willow further away, especially if she learns about Sasha's potential pregnancy. Michael's inner conflict reflects the broader themes of love and accountability that define their current struggles. As he wrestles with his emotions, he must decide whether to prioritize self-preservation or the chance to save his marriage. Sasha's dilemma: stay or leave? Sasha Gilmore finds herself at a crossroads, grappling with her recent choices and the potential consequences they may bring. The possibility of being pregnant with Michael Corinthos' child weighs heavily on her, leaving her torn between staying in Port Charles or leaving to spare everyone further pain. Sasha is all too aware of the complications that could arise if her pregnancy becomes public knowledge, especially the impact it would have on Michael's already strained marriage to Willow Corinthos. Leaving town might seem like the easiest solution, but it comes with its own set of challenges. Would Michael see her departure as an abandonment or an attempt to shield him from more turmoil? And could Sasha truly walk away from Port Charles, the place where she has faced both incredible loss and unexpected love? Her decision carries implications not just for herself, but for Michael, Willow, and the delicate balance of relationships surrounding them. Does Sasha deserve Michael's heart? Sasha's internal struggle deepens as she questions her place in Michael's life. Having lost both her husband and son, Sasha is acutely aware of the value of family. Observing Willow's actions, Sasha wonders if Willow truly appreciates the life she shares with Michael and their children. This comparison leads Sasha to a troubling thought: does Willow deserve Michael, especially after betraying him with Drew Kane? Yet, Sasha's own actions leave her questioning her right to pass judgment. She laments her decision to sleep with Michael, knowing it further complicates an already tangled web of emotions. The guilt gnaws at her, but the possibility of a future with Michael, however slim, lingers in her mind. Could she risk going after him, or would that only deepen the chaos for everyone involved? Michael's confession to Sasha. Michael's decision to confide in Sasha about his troubles with Willow and Drew shocks her. Though the two share a history of mutual support, Sasha finds herself in an uncomfortable position as Michael reveals the depth of his heartbreak. His honesty about Willow's infidelity and the lingering pain it causes strikes a chord, but it also raises questions about why he's turning to Sasha for advice. For Sasha, the conversation is fraught with emotional complexity. On one hand, she sympathizes with Michael, understanding the devastation of betrayal all too well. On the other, she feels unqualified to weigh in, knowing her own involvement with Michael is a secret that could shatter any moral high ground she might claim. As Michael opens up, Sasha wrestles with whether to confront her own feelings or keep her distance for the sake of everyone's peace. The secrets that threaten to surface. Willow and Michael's attempts to rebuild their marriage are clouded by half-truths and omissions. While they've addressed some of their issues, both harbor secrets that could derail their efforts to move forward. Michael's fling with Sasha remains a point of tension, one he's hinted at discussing but has yet to fully disclose. Meanwhile, Willow hasn't confessed to Michael that she slept with Drew, leaving him in the dark about the true extent of her betrayal. These hidden truths create an atmosphere of uncertainty, with each partner wondering if full transparency would bring healing or further harm. Willow's reluctance to admit her affair stems from her fear of losing Michael altogether, while Michael struggles to reconcile his love for Willow with the knowledge of her infidelity. Both seem trapped in a cycle of guilt and denial, unable to find the clarity they desperately need. The fallout of Drew's actions. Drew Kane's role in this unfolding drama adds yet another layer of complexity. His involvement with Willow has not only damaged her marriage but also strained his relationship with other key figures in Port Charles. Nina Reeves, Drew's current partner and Willow's mother, is a complicating factor, making it nearly impossible for Willow to consider a future with Drew even if she wanted to. Adding to the tension, Drew's obliviousness to the full scope of the fallout creates awkward moments. He mistakenly believes that Jason Morgan punched him out of jealousy over a kiss, unaware that others know the full truth about his liaison with Willow. This ignorance highlights the disconnect between Drew's perception of events and the devastating reality unfolding around him. Michael and Willow's fragile reconciliation. Despite the turmoil, Michael and Willow have made tentative steps toward addressing the fractures in their marriage. They've sat down for conversations, acknowledging their mistakes and expressing a mutual desire to move forward. However, their efforts are undermined by lingering doubts and unspoken truths. Michael struggles to reconcile his feelings, questioning whether Willow's apology is genuine or merely a way to smooth things over without addressing deeper issues. He's also grappling with his own guilt, torn between confessing his night with Sasha and keeping it buried to avoid adding to Willow's distress. Willow, for her part, is haunted by the knowledge that her actions have shaken the very foundation of their marriage. Together, they face a daunting question: is love enough to overcome the pain and betrayal, or are they destined to drift further apart? A marriage on the brink. The weight of betrayal and mistrust has pushed Michael and Willow's relationship to its breaking point. While both parties claim to want reconciliation, the hurdles they face are monumental. Willow's affair with Drew and Michael's dalliance with Sasha have created a chasm that words alone cannot bridge. Michael's love for his family remains steadfast, but his disillusionment with Willow's choices casts a long shadow over his commitment to their future. Willow, meanwhile, is caught between her guilt over hurting Michael and her uncertainty about what the future holds. Their attempts to rebuild what they've lost are commendable, but the journey ahead is fraught with challenges that could prove insurmountable. Thanksgiving traditions. Are you a Quartermain? Thanksgiving traditions vary from household to household, but few families can rival the unpredictability of the Quartermains. While most people gather around a table laden with turkey, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie, the Quartermains have made an accidental tradition of swapping the usual fare for a much simpler yet iconic alternative: pizza. This unconventional custom begs the question: is your Thanksgiving more like the Quartermains, filled with unexpected twists and last-minute improvisations? Or does your celebration stay true to tradition, with a perfectly cooked turkey and all the fixings? Whatever your style, one thing is clear: the Quartermain chaos has cemented its place in soap opera history as a beloved hallmark of General Hospital. 2023, a taste of Italy, but pizza prevails. The Quartermain family tried to switch things up in 2023 by foregoing the traditional Thanksgiving turkey entirely. Instead, Lois and her mother prepared a sumptuous Italian meal, offering a unique twist on holiday dining. From creamy risottos to decadent pastas, the spread promised to be a refreshing departure from the norm. Yet, even with the change in menu, the family couldn't escape their infamous streak of mishaps. True to form, their plans fell apart, and pizza made yet another appearance as the main course. For fans, it was a nostalgic moment, proving that no matter how much the Quartermains try to reinvent the wheel, their Thanksgiving destiny often includes a delivery driver and a stack of pizza boxes. Thanksgiving gone awry, the quirky Quartermain curse. The Quartermains have a long history of Thanksgiving chaos. Their gatherings are notorious for turning into a comedy of errors, with each year bringing a new calamity to the table. From faulty ovens to surprise hostage situations, the family's holiday celebrations rarely go according to plan. Take 1995, for example, when duck was on the menu instead of turkey. The exotic choice seemed foolproof until Lucy Coe disrupted everything, leaving the family scrambling for a backup. These constant twists have made the Quartermain Thanksgiving an eagerly anticipated tradition for General Hospital fans. Who needs a perfectly roasted turkey when you can have decades of unpredictable, pizza-filled hilarity? A legacy of pizza and drama. Pizza has become as synonymous with the Quartermain Thanksgiving as drama. Ever since 1994, when the family dog, Annabelle, demolished the holiday feast, pizza has been their go-to solution for salvaging the day. It was Ned who first suggested ordering in, and his offhand remark inadvertently created a tradition that's endured for nearly 30 years. What makes this tradition even more endearing is its relatability. Many viewers see their own family's imperfections reflected in the Quartermain's annual disasters. The shift from turkey to pizza may be unconventional, but it captures the essence of the holiday spirit, finding joy and togetherness in the midst of chaos. Why not make their own pizza? Over the years, fans have wondered why the Quartermains don't take matters into their own hands and make pizza themselves. With access to state-of-the-art kitchens and a penchant for drama, one might assume they could create their own masterpiece. However, given the family's track record with kitchen catastrophes, this seems like a recipe for disaster. Instead, they've wisely stuck to ordering out, ensuring at least one part of their holiday remains intact. Even so, the mere idea of the Quartermains trying to craft their own pizza invites endless speculation and amusement. Imagine Monica supervising while Tracy critiques every step. Chaos is all but guaranteed. What keeps fans coming back? Despite the repeated calamities, or perhaps because of them, the Quartermain Thanksgiving has become a cherished tradition for General Hospital viewers. Fans tune in each year not just to see what goes wrong, but to revel in the humor and heart that define these gatherings. From the younger generation's antics to the older members' bickering, the Quartermaines encapsulate the messiness of family life in a way that feels both exaggerated and authentic. No matter how the story unfolds, audiences know two things: there will be drama, and pizza will almost certainly make an appearance. A Thanksgiving staple for soap opera fans. For 3 decades, the Quartermaine Thanksgiving has been a cornerstone of General Hospital storytelling. What began as a comedic twist in 1994 has evolved into a beloved tradition that perfectly balances humor, chaos, and heartfelt moments. The juxtaposition of high society wealth and down-to-earth pizza dinners captures the charm of the Quartermaine family in a nutshell. Whether it's Annabelle the dog wreaking havoc, a last-minute hostage crisis, or an overambitious menu gone wrong, the Quartermaine Thanksgiving always delivers entertainment. Fans eagerly anticipate these episodes, not for the perfect holiday meal, but for the reminder that imperfection is what makes family gatherings so memorable. Kristen Vaganos, who portrays Molly Lansing Davis on General Hospital, has taken on a deeply emotional storyline that has left fans heartbroken. In a recent interview with Soap Opera Digest, she opened up about how Molly is grappling with the crushing realization that she will never get the chance to make amends with her late sister, Sam McCall. The actress shared that this regret weighs heavily on Molly, who can't stop replaying their last argument in her mind. "It's just unbearable," Kristen said. When she realizes that their final conversation was filled with anger and unresolved pain, it completely shatters her. That sense of guilt and loss is something that Molly is struggling to even begin to process. As an actress, Kristen admitted that channeling these emotions has been both challenging and rewarding. Drawing parallels to her own life, she reflected, "My sister is my best friend, and imagining losing her like this, it's just unimaginable. I feel for Molly so deeply, and I think the audience does, too." The final fight that changed everything. One of the most tragic aspects of Molly's story is the fight she had with Christina and Sam on the day Sam made the ultimate decision to become a liver donor for Lulu. In what was supposed to be a selfless act of love and sacrifice, Sam's final moments with her sisters were clouded by frustration and misunderstanding. Kristen elaborated on the significance of this scene, saying, "They were fighting over so many things: Christina's attitude, the trial, the baby, and it spiraled out of control. Sam wanted to share her decision, but instead, she stormed out, frustrated that the moment became all about their own issues. It's such a human thing to happen, and that's what makes it so heartbreaking." This scene highlights the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing loved ones, even in moments of discord. Molly's inability to reconcile with Sam before her passing adds a layer of emotional complexity to an already devastating narrative. Molly's sleepless nights and overwhelming regret. As Molly grapples with her grief, sleepless nights have become her new normal. Her mind is consumed with thoughts of Sam, the things left unsaid, and the moments they'll never share again. Kristen described how this deep-seated regret is shaping Molly's character and storyline. "She can't stop replaying everything in her head," Kristen explained. "There's a brief mention in the script where Molly realizes she'll never have the chance to apologize, to make things right, and that's just such an unbearable weight for her to carry." For Molly, the loss of her sister is not just about grief but also about the haunting realization that life's fleeting moments can slip away before we're ready. This emotional turmoil adds richness to her character's journey, showing a woman caught between survival and sorrow. Christina and Molly's unfinished business. Christina's relationship with Molly has always been complicated, and recent events have only added strain to their bond. While they've often clashed over personality differences and life choices, their love for each other has never been in doubt. Yet, the tragic timing of their last fight with Sam has cast a shadow over their relationship. Kristen reflected on the dynamic, saying, "The sisters were at odds about so many things: Christina's attitude, the trial, the baby, and it's heartbreaking that Sam's selfless decision to be a liver donor for Lulu got overshadowed by all this chaos. It was a moment they'll all regret for the rest of their lives." This subplot not only underscores the fragility of relationships but also serves as a poignant reminder to cherish loved ones despite disagreements. For Molly, this lingering tension with Christina adds yet another layer of complexity to her grief. Molly's tragic losses, Irene and Sam. Molly's world has been turned upside down by the recent losses of both her baby, Irene, and her sister, Sam. Kristen Vaganos described how these devastating events have left Molly in a state of emotional survival mode, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of what she's endured. "It's surreal," Kristen said. "Losing Irene was already too much, but then to lose Sam on top of that, it's just more than anyone could handle. Molly is in this place where she's trying to process everything, but it's all so overwhelming. She's just trying to get through each day." The death of her baby was a devastating blow, leaving Molly questioning everything about her life and her relationships. Coupled with Sam's passing, it has pushed her to the brink, forcing her to confront emotions she never imagined she would face. Kristen Vaganos on bringing Molly's pain to life. As an actress, Kristen Vaganos has poured her heart into portraying Molly's grief and resilience. She admitted that stepping into Molly's shoes during such dark moments has been a deeply emotional experience. "Every day on set, I have to go to this dark place," Kristen said. "It's just one thing after another for Molly, and it's hard not to feel for her. My heart goes out to her so much." Kristen's dedication to bringing authenticity to Molly's struggles has resonated with fans, who have praised her ability to convey the depth of her character's pain. By tapping into her own emotions and personal experiences, Kristen has delivered a performance that feels raw, real, and profoundly moving. What lies ahead for Molly? As Molly continues to navigate her grief, fans are left wondering what the future holds for her. Will she find a way to heal, or will the weight of her losses prove too much to bear? Kristen hinted that Molly's journey will be one of resilience, though it won't be without its challenges. "Molly is a fighter, even if she doesn't realize it right now," Kristen said. "She has so much love and support around her, and I think that will eventually help her find her way again. But it's going to be a long, difficult road." For viewers, Molly's story serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, even in the face of unimaginable loss. Her journey is a reminder that while grief can be all-consuming, hope and healing are always within reach.